What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday morning live. Season 10, episode, no, season 8, episode 11. Yeah, I had to go wash my hands real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. I was right in the middle of doing something. Do something. Morning. Is that GoPro working? Streaming audio, good. Okay, I guess that means yes. What's up, y'all? I'm making coffee, actually. I want hot coffee. I'm going to go for 2 shots. Whew. Which is actually a few shots. What's up, Zoe? I'm going to, I've been missing some streams. Oh, shame on you. You got to work. It's okay. I understand. Yeah, let's go ahead and get assembled. I'll say hey to everybody while I'm dripping back here. Yep, that's working. We are down a camera today. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, 100% don't know what's going on with that camera. It's having one of those. It's having one of those Apple moments, I guess. But that's also the same one that I think the cord's messed up on it. I never have gotten around to. I've got a list going on here. We're going to change the banner on YouTube. We're going to change the profile picture, and we have to replace that cord with old lightning. What is that? 10 foot? Was that? I got 2 of them at the time. One of them was like 15 or 20. We'll just say it'd be nice to have the longest. Just go the longest. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll have to feed the apple gods to accomplish that task. Don't know if we have JBot here or not. Hopefully that part of it's working. We'll go ahead and get assembled though real quick. Because we absolutely weren't assembled a minute ago. Lock force assemble! Yeah. Yeah. I had to move him back a little bit. Wow. Might ask. Well, did we ever name him Jazz Chicken? Whatever. Jazz Duck Chicken. He was a little bit too close to the lock force side, and we almost had a catastrophe. I don't know what we would do. Well, I've got the other one, but it's far enough away that I think it's safer. Safer that way. Anyway, you just had to step back from the lock force sign, please. What's up, James Randolph? Nate G in the house. Rune, what's up with you, Rune? Super modding today because Daniel West is not here. He's here in spirit, though. He's here enough to run an ad or two. Uh, Probably. You'd check in just to run an ad. Boop. You know Wes is watching when boop an ad pops up. What's up, Gumby? Good morning to you. How's the weather up there? Is it doing all right? Is it warming up any? Y'all still got snow? Place cold. Oh yeah, I need to. So that is something that's really royally effed up and gotta fix that problem too. Retired Butcher Boy Outlaw, what's up? Anthony, Chevy Dude, Steven's Eyes, what's up? Mr. T in the house, Lynn, Lock Leisure, good morning to you. Mike Finley, what's up? No, no, don't fall over. There you are. Curto, good morning. Joe Douglas, what's up? You working but listening in? Well, thanks for listening. Oh yeah, J-Bot is here. Fred, good morning to you. I don't like that camera. Let's do this camera instead. Let's see, pop this up and pop that up. Kane, what's up? Good morning to you. Matt, good morning. What's up with you? What's up with you? $10 a.m. Central where you are and 11 a.m. And normally we're separated by a couple hours, right? So confusing. Zoe. City Lock, what's up? Purple Skull, what's up? You have not been able to watch one of these in like a year. I have. I don't recall your username, so welcome back to the stream. GQ Man, good morning. Where were we? We were on that new old dude. Okay, there we go. Or dudette. Richard Smith, good morning to you. Abel, what's up? Hey, is Dave A here? If you are, you need to go fill out the Lock Force form again, please. Yes, you are here, Dave A. Hey, calm the fuck down. I mean, the shit down. Calm down. Just somebody let him out. Dropping the F-bomb first thing. Just bad, Jason. Scroll back up now. It is scrolled. Yes, Dave A. Go fill out the Lock Force form again, please. I got some return mail. What's up, Nixon? Q2, but what's up? Oh, coffee. Thank you for the reminder. All right, brewing round two. It's in my special cup, though, so I'll just be able to keep it hot. What's up, Miko? What's up, Nick? King, what's up? tumbling some flat steel keys. Oh, I'm fully involved with these guys now, trying to find just exactly what I need for them. Both of these guys I have a ton of that I got to make keys for. One of them's a double-sided, so it's got the little nipple in the middle. It's called the projection in the middle. Otherwise, I got to cut a lot of keys. And you know what? Nobody really has those anymore. I hear a beeping. I've never had it this way before. It's a lot. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty strong. Thank you for posting that link, Rune. Super mod. Well, yeah. So every one of my keys I finish off. So that's one reason I was kind of hoping to get new ones for these. And the quantity, I need like 8 to 10 of the double-sided, and I need like 12 to the single-sided. Every one of these double-sided has a little thing that come out like rawr, rawr, and they're 4-lever. These are not going to be fun, honestly, for Jason at all. I think I've talked about this as soon as I got them in. If I was just doing 1 or 2, yeah, but when I'm talking like 8 and it's 4-lever that are alternating, oh shit. We got to pull the things back. Hold on. All right. I am, what was I saying? Oh, I'm gonna pop a couple apart. They do have a screw on there, which is good. Boom. But only one. And that's still gonna affect the back of it. But to make this as efficient as possible, each one has a code, but you know, that's, maybe I'll research it in the books I've got, but doubtful. Pretty accurate mechanisms too. So what I'm going to have to do is set up some space and depth keys. After I figure out how many depths it uses. God, if it uses fine depths, I'm going to be irritable. Maybe it'll just be a 1 through 3 thing, since there's 4 freaking ones. That's cutting each side of the key. That means keeping them parallel on each side of the key. Oh, God. Why me? What's up, firefighter? What's up, William Bennett? Jason's going to suck this down as fast as possible, and then we're going to get going. Oh, yeah. Anyway, as I finish mine, I sand them anyway, so it's really kind of pointless for me to do it before I finish them, because they're just going to sit back there and get tarnished. Tarnished again. It's National Pie Day. What's the key look? You talking to me? Oh, well, it's about yay big, and it's just a regular old key. Yeah, like that one right there. That one over there in the corner. No. It looks just like that one right there. Wait. Where's my... No, that's not what I was trying to do here. Well, that ruined the moment. Yeah, it's that one right there. Looks just like that. Looks just like that. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No. Don't. It's got the nipple in the middle. That narrows it down. Yeah, I've been going through. In fact, I got it right here. Get off my head. Get off my head. Okay. In fact, I've got the book open right here. It kind of looks like none of those. I was looking at these for the other one, the one with the thing on the bottom instead of the middle. They don't actually have. This is the old one too, and they don't actually have many even in here. I've gone through Blue Dogs. I don't want to pay those prices if I don't have to. So here we got miscellaneous. Can see how the nipples in the middle there. Now the problem is most of these are not available through anybody that sells keys. Than anybody that has a good selection of keys. So there's very few of them that are actually available. What I'm looking for that one is 3, I had it written down somewhere. I know some of you guys like a challenge. Nope. It was 3 something by no bigger. Then, yeah, 300, 0.300. And that's even kind of maxing it out. 290 would be probably sweeter. I don't know if that's going to affect anything though. Come on, 290. Okay, that's close enough. If I get it 300, it would be 290 is perfect. So 300, but I don't think any of them are going to be listed as 290 by no bigger than 65 because it's 71. So 65 or 60 would be 60 would be probably perfect for it. 0.060. Note to self. Let me rewrite this down. 0.300 by 0.060 up to 0.65. Okay. I just write 0.65. Nah, stop it. Yeah, if I squeeze it out, it goes up to 0.075, so I would stay no bigger than 6.5. By about yay long. Because it only needs to be about yay long. Yeah. I've tried finding them. Nobody stocks them. I could special order them, but Ilko is lovely about waiting 4 to 8 weeks to get those in, and I don't think he's going to wait 4 to 8 weeks for that. So I'm going to have to find something that'll work. It's only like 10 of them, and it, I can clamp 2 up and do them at a time. Like if I need to reform the tips, it's probably what I'm going to end up having to do. Just the hardest part's going to be marketing up. I'm going to have to mark each one before I chuck it up, and space and depth keys is really going to be these. But yeah, I don't know how many I need. There was a shit of them. Yeah, more of those than the other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine of the double-sided, so I'm gonna have to get probably 2 bags of 10 of something, so I'll have spares to make space and depth keys. One good thing is I could probably just do like 1 blank with 1 and 2 on each side, and then flip it as I go through. Still gonna be a pain in the ass, but yeah, that's the measurements. If you happen to find a middle nipple no bigger than 0.300 by 0.065 by about yay long, key blank that I can get 20 of pretty quick. Everybody says out of stock. The ones that do say in stock probably don't really even have them. It's not a common thing to be selling. I don't blame them. I need to suck down some more coffee, don't I? Hey, Bridget. What's up? How are you? You're testing ceramic coating on steel keys. The big thing back in the day was the Teflon. Was it the Teflon? It was the Teflon. I think it was the Teflon. Back when I was involved, when it became a big thing when I was involved in the pew pew world. Like, go get this Teflon. A friend of ours has a new Teflon thing. Okay. Or black. It was black Teflon. I don't remember what the heck it was. Some coating for pew pews. Yeah, the video. Some of them are hard, I admit it. But like, there's a fish. They go in the fishing section of Academy, and they got a thing. There's a lot of fishermen use these guys, and it's not the greatest, but it works completely fine if you really need it. Helps to get it on the car keys. But they didn't use a car key in the video. Lost power because of windstorm. Normally goes through the garage. God, we have a whole neighborhood that does that. New people move in, get caught in the trap. It should be put in the welcome package to that neighborhood. Please beware. The power goes out, your garage doors won't work, and I know that's pretty much the easiest way to get into your house, but just FYI, you'll be locked out of your house and you'll have to call the locksmith over there in Fondren and pay him to come let you in. One year it was spectacular. We had like 6 houses to do. Every one of them. Out of about 35. I don't know who the other 35 is. Maybe they actually kept their key on hand where they're actually supposed to. Plasma cutter and start cutting out keys with it. Shoe dude is not there today. You missed out. 'Cause he's not there. Only ones I got are the 1211. It's like 1211B. That's pretty thin. Not listed at all in Banner's site. Yeah, that's too small. It's just too small, little one. It's not too small. Thanks for looking there. I lost my place in chat. What about keeping tracing outlines of the extinct keys? Blueprint for a handmade. You know, I thought about that. And now I'm not going to do that. I've thought about that over the years. It's probably already been done somewhere. I'm going to look in the Majestic. So the problem is they're like safe locks. So in theory, you would go with, yeah, there's codes on them, but they probably never really released, hey, here's every single one, because we're putting these in safes. We're getting them made by Yale specifically to do this. I don't even know what safe it goes in, but obviously it's got too many drawers. I doubt they would already be published somewhere. And I wouldn't, no. No. Yeah, that's what I was like. Wasn't Teflon? It was like Teflon X or something. No, that's not what. That's the brushes. I can't remember. I still hadn't thought about it. Now, let me. I can't remember what that shit was. It was popular as hell, though. No, well, not enough to run it. They're probably just a lithium battery to remember the settings, maybe, but they all just plug into the electrical things. Power goes out, it doesn't work. So the lithium isn't enough to actually engage anything. It just really remembers the motherboard memory of the programming, more than likely. And as much oomph as it draws probably to lift up those heavy garage doors, and it would have to have a significant battery to even do it a few times. OP1288. OPE1288. Where's my OPE? We'll just say Ilko 1288. T 1288? Oh, no image. Cut on Y6. No, that's not it. I'll find something to use for it. You know, I've never done that. I've never yoinked a. Let me take that back. Yes, I have one time. I didn't like doing it. No, did I? Yes, I had to use and I didn't have an actual ripcord at the time, but back, oof, damn, over 15 years ago, I had a in the door tool that I had made specifically for those Buick, I don't know, whatever four-door passenger sedan it was popular back in the 90s that had that really big Bienville that had the really big back door, like unnaturally big. I think it was a Bienville. Oldsmobile Bienville. Anyway, long story short, I made a tool specifically for that, and it was longer than normal. Basically, it was just an angle with a hook on the end of it, and I had to use that to get it because I didn't really have an official garage door yoinker, which I still don't. It's the only time I've ever done that. And I want to say it was a super bad pain in the ass simply because I didn't have an official yoinker, and it kept slipping off the thing, and I finally was able to it had a sharpened tip because of how you got in those cars back then. You went through the back door, you reach way down in the bottom corner and yoink the pawl on the bottom. Stupid ass cars. Very easy to do once you had my special tool. And did it 100 times a month. Yes, I don't even remember where that was either. I'm sitting here trying to remember where that was. Garage door backup batteries are the same as in power wheels. Well, yeah, I know the springs do the heavy lifting, but it still probably fires up. I've never amped it out, but I'm sure the cut on and cut off is not insignificant. I don't have a garage door, so. And I'm actually grateful for that. Have a garage, but not a garage door. Oh, my back. As the title suggests, we're gonna go over here and kind of check out my grindy cutty area, because obviously I'm gonna have to be grindy cutting quite a bit. So we will make that transition over there. I'm gonna run it off of the audio for that. Let me grab the mobile comments section as well. And this, which I forgot. Oh, it's called a junk room, Nick. Why are these so far behind? Where's the live button? There it is. Okay. I go into a lot of garages. I've been in a lot of garages. I'll do it. We'll do it. Let's check all the cameras before we bounce. 1 up. 2 up. Me up. 3 up. Oh. She just lost her foster she had had for the past 2 or 3 years. As an old, got her as an old puppy. Mm-hmm. Doing a little moderating here, and then we're going to do a mic switch to over there. Totally stop. Just wait till that gets done. So the ladder, by the way, I came in this morning, and I realized the window was super dirty compared to the old window. I actually have a short, possibly a short film on it. So yes, I was doing windows this morning before y'all came. So I'm sparing you of that. The next thing I have to do is the counter in this camera at the very bottom. The glass counter has a hell of a lot of pollen on it. We are in pollen season, full bloom right now, and it just floats through the air. So this morning was my initial cleaning of the new windows. Very first time this morning. Hear ye, hear ye. Today, March 14th, 2026. Ye not old in window has been cleaned from Jason for the very first time. I became intimate. My new window. Not totally yet, because I'm not done with the inside. Inside's not that bad, honestly. Oh, I thought. Oh, I thought. Anyway, I have not done the inside on either because there's shit in the way. And I think it is because of the decades of me lovingly fondling my window and coating it with layers and layers of whatever it was at the time, Windex, or Armor All window cleaner, whatever. So it like this morning, the reflection of it was spotted, like you could see the pollen like built up, and then like a mist had gone across it. So it was like just really bad. And the other window was just like, yeah. Anyway, did windows this morning. Life of somebody with big ass windows is fucking doing the windows. Because I don't trust anybody else to do the windows right. Nobody is going to touch it anymore. Better not. Or they will get severely yelled at. 314 is Pi Day, you're right. That makes sense. Happy birthday, William. What kind of pie, though, is the question. Post your favorite pie. I'll start. Well, no, that's not really a pie. I'm gonna have to go. Yeah. Isn't that a command? It is a command. Hell yeah, I forgot that was a command. I just realized that was a command. Didn't even think about it. As soon as I clicked it, I was like, whoa, that's a command. I forgot about that. Yeah, where'd you go? Watching you over here. There. Yeah, I squeegeed. You see the squeegee wobbling on the ladder there? Oh, well, you may not be able to see it, but. Oh, what happened? Uh, yeah, it's kind of hanging off the top two rungs. What in the Facebook Marketplace is going on out here? What? They're doing an illegal plant transfer. Well, I don't know if it's illegal. Wrong camera. Wrong camera. Now we're watching you. Kind of plant transfer you got going on right there? I want to be involved in whatever plant transfer you have going on out there. We like plants. Donate us one if you're going to use our parking. All right? Oh, yeah. No. See the squeegee right there? It's very, hanging on that top. It's still kind of a pain to do because it makes it dribble onto the bottom. And I would prefer this to transform automatically back to that, but it doesn't. I would prefer the less water dripping down onto it. I mean, there is a metal, whatever on the bottom, but I prefer the less moisture, the better right there, right? So you have to kind of go and then swoop up with the squeegee thing. And then you like end up meeting in the middle trying to do this swirly thing with the squeegee and paper towel at the same time. And then I always end up wiping it down with the paper towel regardless. So Alan C is actively commenting on last week's live, and apparently he does not get my replies. We're here, Alan. Come back. Are you here? You're on last week's. Come to us, Alan. That's okay. He can watch last week's. I was gonna put blackberry, but that's cobbler. That's not a pie. Blackberry. I guess there are blackberry pies, but I like blackberry cobbler. I might have too much soap. Well, I use Windex, or I just started using this one too. Yeah, Rain-X Automotive Glass Cleaner. I didn't use that today. I just used regular Windex today because I had a new bottle. Professional bottle. I've never had raspberry. I always think that's just a fake. It's a fake name. I can go find what. Nope, stop that. Okay, this one. So we're gonna copy this. We're gonna go to. Nope. We need to stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Where are you? Thank you. Stop. And go to. We can do it this way, maybe. Yeah. Paste. Come to the dark side, Alan. Okay. That was 7 minutes ago. Now I'm going to find the screen that I'm trying to switch to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of this. And we can go ahead and bring. Okay, so that's that stack we were dealing with right here last week. Boop. And And I am switching from the desk mic to the mic over there, which is actually kind of be behind me a little bit, but make sure I do a good volume check here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mic switch. Woo! That's a lot, y'all. Hold it. Hold it now. I know, it froze. I touched it. Let me go back and fix it real quick. I'm going to bounce to studio mode and go back to that camera. Work. And now I'm on the desk mic, going again back to the hopefully unfrozen camera, starting. Oh, both of them are working. Okay, look. Getting a double audio probably there for a second, but let's make sure everything is correct and stable. Could you also flip the image? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, we're good. So you can see that no, I'm just kidding. I know what you meant. There, damn it! Yes, I needed to clear a room, basically, for me to get to my thing. Probably actually going to have to order a new wheel, too, since I got to cut so many. This wheel is getting on up there in age. And, where we left off last week is kind of where I'm at still on this. Is this camera okay? Yeah, that's just behind. Shut up, Nixon. lovingly stated. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of it now because it's a little bit crazy. And that's going to be, it's my mess. It's my mess. I don't even know why some of this is over here. I think this guy I was going to cut off to scrap. And I was kind of right in the process of doing that. Because that little bit of metal right there will void out a solid chunk of brass. So this was here for a reason. This guy is a power doodad, and it actually lives over here. I don't know why, because that's not electrical section. Where was I in taking this apart? It's not a set screw thing. It's peened on the inside. And I got all the springs and crap off of it, and I was like, well, it's still not yoinking apart. Still not doing anything. Let's see. I can't remember what I was about to attempt to do with it. But we can do this. That is crazy. I need to get this off, and the rest of it's brass. I guess the most logical thing to do is cut it. And I tried cutting it right there with that guy, but other things popped up. Maybe I'll just deal with it as mixed brass. By the way, don't buy the Doyle ones of these, simply because they use the softest rubber they could possibly use, and you're, instead of this, like it'll fail. There's really no sense in buying the Doyle version of that, because you can get those for only a few bucks more. There's that screwdriver. Actually, the heat gun is not supposed to be here. Can't remember what I was using this for. Let me open this door real quick. Yeah, see, lock and key. What kind of trucks are they? We just copy most of them. If you bring it in, if we have the blanks, which we do, we can just make copies of them. To make extra duplicates, yes sir, we'd have to have the key. You'd have to have somebody come out and make a key for it. We don't do that. I don't know anybody offhand, I'm sorry. Thanks. All right, switching back over to the camera. Clean up my mess so that Ken Nixon can calm down. Work. There it is. So is it still okay? Excuse me. Make sure my mic is. Nope, I'm on the wrong mic. Okay, switching mic now. Again. I haven't had to use this since you sent me my coffee cup. Thank you again for that. This was my coffee cup warmer. And then I had to heat something up, obviously, on the vise over here. So I hadn't really needed to use this a whole lot. I'm just going to go ahead and move it to the drawer. Nope. Put it back where it lived before. Can't remember even what I used it for. And you know what? Let's do this. Doop, 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 doop. Stay right there. We should have good mobile. I don't think we have good volume. Good. I need to utilize this bottom section a little bit more because there's not much there. There's a lot of room right here. This one of mine. S&G. A Sergeant in Greenleaf. Greenleaf Eves. Yeah, that goes in the antique. I don't even know why it's out here. Yeah. What was this? That is a Charlie bar drop bracket. Yes, Charlie bar drop bracket. I don't even have a Charlie bar. I've got an old Charlie bar, like the OG version, but just don't have many calls for that anymore. So where would I put a Charlie bar bracket? Miscellaneous strikes, which is in a plastic bin over here. Never find it. Need it tomorrow, never find it. Somebody will be like, hey, I got one of those bars that drops down and the thing it drops into broke. Like next month. I'll never remember this. Maybe if I talk about it, I don't know if I will. So we have this guy. You know, I think I'm just going to say that it is time. I did like a 2-year. I just heard something beep. Like a 2-year follow-up with this. So I guess what I'll do is just put this back up with the marks, which is up there. There's no reason for me to keep doing this anymore. It obviously worked. I mean, I could take these cylinders out and use them in the truck for a switch out. Time to retire this guy. Where's a pen? To be specific, where's a... white pen? I don't know where a white pen is. I think I took them all to the truck. So we're going to go ahead and label this as WW Repair. And this is 326. I can still use parts or hubs or something out of it, but I think now we're just going to call this a done deal. Valid repair for at least a couple of years anyway. Do I even have one of these in the truck? I could just throw this whole thing. I've got, you know what? This is going to go straight in the truck because I don't have, I've got a new one. But in theory, I could just throw this whole guy in the truck. And if I need the cylinders, I'll use the cylinders. If I need a part in it, I can use a part in it. So it's going to come up here. I think that's the best case use for it. Yeah, see, lock and key. Good. We don't do that at all. I missed whatever y'all are talking about going by. Next, various steel products. You know what? This can go here. This can go here. This kind of just lives here. But for right now, let's safely put him down here. You doing okay? What was Jason doing with this? Straighten it out? Once again, I was probably here thinking about this guy. I was going to use this to, once again, see if I could convert it from privacy to passage easily. I attempted to do this in one video a long time ago. I don't know if I did it on video. If I did, I never released it. But because of how they peen this guy together, it's practically impossible. I think this may have been a what's inside situation. Yep. Holy, I made it. This was definitely what's inside. Check. Proof that I do have hammers. I guess that's what those are. And, well, the last thing that I want to do is I'm going to shift the camera over here in a minute, clean up this little section here, because there's magazines in the way. I'm going to go ahead and throw out these magazines, because I don't know what else to do with them. Or at least move them up front and post them on next door. Next door. I've got so many magazines that they need to be gotten rid of. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all these magazines out. Because I don't know what else to do with them. Or at least move them up front and post them on next door. I've got so many magazines that they need to be gotten rid of. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all these magazines out. Because I don't know what else to do with them. Magnets near your work area are both good and bad. They're bad in the fact that they pick up everything. And magnetize certain things. Ooh. Do I have a new bin going? Another thing I need to do is get rid of these. Do a battery run. We're going to call that. Yeah, we're going to call that full. We're going to call this guy full too. So I have to do a battery run for sure. What the heck? Punch, foul. Thank you again for that. Brass. Somebody else seen that meme going around where you're like, trying to pick shit up. Yeah, I feel that. It's a nice chunk of brass. We got brass and scrap metal bin that I gotta put stuff in. This guy was gonna get, I don't know what was gonna happen with this guy. Probably go in one of these giveaway bins. I think I'll do that. For the next round of giveaways. Honestly think I sent out 2 large boxes and a package to some winners recently. I think only one of y'all got it, and the lock leisure, and his was retaped up already. I think what happened was the other one exploded and went everywhere. Unless you did get it. If you're here and you got it, let me know. But I think it probably broke apart, much like the other one did, and they were just like, you know what, screw you, you're not getting any of this. There are weird lock parts all over our conveyor belt right now. It's a shame, because there was some good stuff in both of them. I need my demagnetizer from Peter Fox. It's plugged in over there. Oh, there's a, oh my god, that's one of LPL's tension wrenches that, dang it, Wes got me. I think. Yeah. That's where that thing went. Alright, drill bit, forks. You go right there. Drill bit. That is a brass bankable. What is this? That is a cow. Okay. Yep. Drill bit. Brass thing. Little bitty. Oh, it looks like a Lishy wrench right there. Just throw it like this right now. Another tension wrench. Not quite prepared to get my hands dirty. I should have rubber gloved up. Alright, drill bit. Tension wrench can go over here. Shoot. Brass. Crunchy! Sharpie and file. I have moved that over already, so.
Yeah, we better go.
Let me catch up on comments. No, sushi. I know you got yours. Sushi's was the other one. If he didn't get his, then that means there's lock parts strewn out all over USPS somewhere. In fact, it may have been the thing that shut down the Jackson hub completely. Because the timing was right about then. Possible. Maybe you are. Brass. Brass. I'm getting all the brass out of here before I just sweep it off into scrap metal. That looks like an important pin that got drilled out. Okay. Yep. That about covers it. I'm going to put this back. Hey Nixon, are you feeling better about all this right now?
I appreciate you checking in on me, but I'm not sure what specific situation you're referring to. I'm doing well and ready to help with whatever you need. What's on your mind?
That was a very feminine voice you had there, Nixon. I'm gonna actually go look up this wheel as soon as I get back over to the bench to see if anybody has one. All right, lastly, before we go back to the El Gato, I'll put this back over behind here, just collecting stuff. Okay, oh, you're fine. You're fine. What's that? That is a collet for something. Hold on. As to what, I don't know. So I'm going to put it over here so I can identify that a little bit better. Alright, let's put the metal bits and bobs up and we'll be done mostly with this area. Oh, shit, that's too long for that. Okay, let's put it over here then. Who saw that one coming? It's a funny little wrench. Funny little wrench.
Velvet Underground, a jazz out.
All right, let me make sure that did not freeze. Are we good? Have we got a camera frozen or what? No, I guess we're good. I would really like to find something to do with those mortise locks right there. Somewhere here. Why aren't you snapping over there? Okay, good, good. Why are we missing that? Hey, remember these guys? Alright, let's wrap this shit up. Let's wrap this up. Ooh, that looks bad. This may take an extra minute longer than I thought. Hold on. Yep, I was wondering where this went. Okay. There we go. Lock a pole. Ooh, that was a double special. That was a nice fill and stream. Alright, both these boxes are going up front. That was totally a mess. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Hey. Hey. Okay, that was a workout. Frank's ball. Coffee cup can go back over here. I don't even know what time it is, but I'm wrapping it up right now. This is Lou Ball. That was so gooey. Yep. You know, I'm gonna vacuum after live. I'm just gonna move these last couple of things. Come in here, vacuum all that. Lock hold. Lock needs to be mounted on the wall after he sees off his next gen. Woo, that's a little son of a bitch. A 1/16 hex bit. Yeah, that really, that's kind of an oddball to find one of those just sitting around. Definitely should be on the workbench instead of on the floor over here, right? Probably get more use out of it. Alright, let me get all the Henry fur up, and then we're going to transfer back over to the desk and finish off today's Saturday morning live. But most importantly is Ken, are you okay with this? Are we good? Are we straight? Do you feel better? We need to know. And we need to know, did Alan ever make it, or is he still commenting on that other video? What did I do with the dustpan? Didn't I bring it? I mean, yeah, that's organized Jason wise. It's not messy. Alrighty, we are done. What time is it? 12:41. Oh, I could go for another round of coffee. Do I want a coffee or do I want to just get a Coke? No, that's an old one. That's a 1/16. That would be used for those crappy ass little profile cylinders that are made by Larson. Used a 1/16 hex or 1.5 millimeter, whatever you could get in there. I don't think I ever posted the update on that. So I got in 14 for SFIC housings from GMS. and a T7 would fit in there. I looked at them when I opened them up out of there were two. There was a whole box, which is 10, and then there were some extras. The whole box were all T6 and seemed normal, seemed just like that video I did. But the ones that were not in the box had screws that when I glanced at them, I was like, why is this hex? They had tightened, and it looked new, like the paper inside that wraps them up, wasn't like crinkled and re-put back together. So these were out of the factory, and it looked like their machine cranked those screws too hard, and it stripped it, and from certain angles, it looks like a hex Allen screw. And I was like, what in the hell? So a T7 fit in there. A T6 was really loose, and a T7 fit in there. So for the ones that the factory decides to strip out, which is very encouraging that they're sending out factory brand new cylinders where the head's so stripped out. So I ordered Weehaw right here. Here it is. Weehaw! T6. And these fit in there, but not great. They fit kind of like the Klein did. So I'm assuming I'm going to trust Weehaw's manufacturing over GMS, whoever they sourced a gazillion T6 screws from. So we're going to presume it's just crappy tolerances, because they do fit. Like the little bits, I bought a 10-pack of the regular size bits too, just so I could throw them everywhere. Like they fit, but not super tight. They got a little bit of slack in it. But then when those other ones came in that I thought were hex, which I tried hex in it, but you could barely see the little points, so I was like, okay, the T6, yeah, it was really loose. So then I went up to a T7. And then a finely machined thing like a tiny screw, I would think a T7 wouldn't fit in a T6 unless it was just sloppy. Right? GMS has a custom T6. T6.2. I certainly hope you're coming here, because there are 5 parking spots where there is no sign, and you pulled up in front of our sign. So we're maybe about to be busy. It's like the signs draw people in, which I guess is what we want, right? We may have to cut a bunch of, if this is, yeah, we may have to do some work. Hold on. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. What can we help you with?
I need 2 copies of this key. And if you can help me with this other, and this is the key to it, and it takes a long time to try to get it to work.
Okay.
Oh, and so it's lock, they don't make you block it anymore, it's an old lock. I already replaced it, I just want to know what might be causing it not to work. Well, just to keep me copies of it.
How many of that?
2.
And then your key for this?
This is that key there. Well, it don't work. Then I had these 2 made for it. She said this was a factory key, original key or something. It doesn't work either one of them.
So how many of that did you say?
2. Do you have them go like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what's up? Okay, there you go. No, she the keys maybe. Well, I just want the keys maybe. That's it. Okay. Trees probably in the window. You don't want to tell her. You can. Teresa, she's at a funeral in Yazoo City right now.
Mr. Jason.
Hi, Dad. How are you?
I'm pretty good for an old man.
Just no good.
Yeah, working on it. How are you?
I'm okay. Good days and bad.
You need keys made, or you just visiting?
What's that?
So you need keys made, or you just visiting?
Yeah, I know a key. I've got
Okay.
a copy of Douglas's Jeep key. He did it.
You did.
He did it.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna give a pass this time.
Oh,
Y'all have a great one.
I wouldn't throw him under the bus or anything. It's hard making guesses. I mean, he's got that stoic look of a man on a mission.
So, do you know if this key ever worked in this lock, or
Yeah,
were you just thinking it did?
it did work. Yeah, it did start jamming up in there. So I just went and replaced it. I just wonder what the problem was with it. Someone told me it was his old. They don't make it no more.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I can't make it.
I can identify with that old bar. I can identify with that old bar. Yeah.
I don't worry about it, good man. You got another customer here. So.
If you want to just give me a second to work on it, can't do it instantly here. If you want me to correct the problem, I can, but it's going to take this minute.
Stood over here.
What might cause the problem?
Pins jam, worn out key,
Or both?
and or both.
This is the other key here. Now you just jiggle it and twist it right. So I changed it just in time. It take me like 20, 30 seconds to get the door open. So I took it off and put another lock on. I just wanted to know what the cost was to make it so it's not open.
So does this key fit other doors in your house?
No.
Oh.
I just went to Home Depot and bought a new lock.
Yeah, it's I mean, it could be repaired probably and put back into use, but if you're at the point now that doing that, then it take a little bit to get it apart, but wait, hold on, there we go.
Did you get the 2 keys back too?
I just got it to turn with one of those 2 keys.
Oh, you did?
There it is.
Man, I take too much of your time already.
So it can be put back into service for probably about $12, $15 if you want to do it.
That's what it cost it for a new lock.
Okay. $5.94, and you can just tap it right there.
Technology, something else in
You want to do a email or a text receipt or just print one?
email.
build that database. All right.
I'm good.
How's your bride?
That's got a chip in it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
That means you can't copy it?
I can only do a door key for that one.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't help. That
My
means I
programmer won't do those.
have to take it to the Jeep place to get it.
If you want to try Aloha during the week, they do them down at Fortification and West.
Yeah, well, we got to take it. Douglas took the key off with him and and is on a cruise.
Oh.
And so she's out in the Bahamas someplace and is getting back tomorrow, and her car is here. So she had to have a friend
Damn. Damn. Well, on that note, that was very depressing. Don't think our friend will be around much longer. Be right back. That calls for another round of coffee. And some Girl Scout cookies. It was diagnosed 2 years ago with a fatal heart condition. That's super rare. They have a 1 to 3 year life expectancy. That sucks. Look for this is some more. Thank you for tuning in today. Right? Makes me reflect on how many customers that customer/slash friends, people that we've known over the years who have nothing like talking to them beforehand, though, right? Well, doctors don't know what they're talking about. Hey, don't talk about chicken like that. I'm gonna wait till my coffee beeps and go get my coffee, and then we're gonna sign off. Bummer. I mean, we've just known him a long time. He's a pretty well-known fella. So, that's a shame. Wouldn't say buddies, but we've just known him a long time. we'll just put it this way. We'll probably, Kim and I will both probably be going to whatever future event he decides to hold. Yard work tomorrow, definitely screwed. My weeds are crazy. It is not raining. It is not forecasted to rain. The weather's perfect. There's absolutely no reason why in the world Jason can't go do yard work. Yay! And I gotta cut some bushes down. Oh, and when I start really looking at it, I'm probably gonna have to cut a lot of bushes down. That reminds me, I need to take that thing home. Don't forget, Jason. Take this thing home. I'm gonna put it right here so that I don't forget. I don't want your snow. Don't want your snow. Don't want no snow. But y'all have a great weekend. It's time to get out of here. J-Bot's probably already been screaming. Oh yeah, it is past time. Thanks, y'all. See you next whatever video I decide to put out. I'm coming back on some old videos to try to get footage off my old phone. So probably be like that opening that room. That happened like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah, as I clear memory, we'll try to find some older videos and clips of stuff. But other than that, see you next weekend for Saturday Morning Live season 10 episode 12, season 8 episode. That was a horrible ending. I had my eyes closed.